Ritual is a 2013 horror movie from writer-director Mickey Keating and After Dark Films. The movie tells the story of Tim and his estranged wife Lovely, who beseeches Tim for help after she killed a man connected to a satanic cult. The pair find themselves to be the target of the remaining cultists, and that's pretty much it. Thankfully, this movie isn't too long, and that's about the only positive I can give it. The first thing you'll probably notice with Ritual is how cheap everything feels. The props, the production values, and even the plot execution itself. In an interview, Keating described how he was frustrated with the general Hollywood work ethic and wanted to get his ideas out when he wanted to. Too bad those ideas are both poorly executed and completely uninspired. The dialogue is tedious and underwritten. Whenever Tim and Lovely are on screen, it's just a constant back and forth of the same repeated, often screamed lines over and over until the scene changes. The cultists are much better. Everything they say and do feels like it came from a first-year screenwriting student who never knew what the word cliché meant. To Tim's credit, he sort of sounds like Rick Grimes from Walking Dead.
I can't help you with this. No way.
You don't even know what happened. You don't even know.
Get back.
I guess that's a plus. The characters themselves are wholly unappealing and two-dimensional and only serve as cardboard cutouts of extremely generic stereotypical horror movie characters. Villain, hero, heroine. The scares in this film are completely absent. Sometimes loud noises will be played during moments that are by someone's account somewhere supposedly frightening, but it feels completely pathetic. The main antagonists are borderline depressing. Their props look like they were bought at a Renaissance fair, and they don't seem to have any other motives besides sacrificing women. To what end is unclear, and just adds to the general headache of the plot itself. And whatever cult will allow their members to have handlebar mustaches probably isn't even worth the admission fee. Oh, and one of the cultists is apparently John Hammond from Jurassic Park. Great John Hammond cameo. This movie should receive an award for having one of the worst forced sentimentality moments ever. The bad guys are kicking down the door and Tim is telling his whore of a wife who he hasn't seen in years that he loves her? I've seen more convincing moments of sincerity in Adam Sandler movies. This movie was a chore to get through. I can't recommend it to anyone. Watching this movie was an uphill battle. It is terrible. See, there's a reason those big Hollywood productions take a lot of time to be put out. They have to think about their ideas that they want to execute, and they don't just rush it. I'm sure everything probably sounded good on paper, but when it was executed, it was done so sloppily and poorly that you really have to wonder how this guy got away with being both the director and writer of a movie that's so bad. A quick note for all you aspiring filmmakers out there. Unless you're 13 years old, do not put this or this in your movie. Ever. I give Ritual half of a knife from Aladdin out of 5.